The worst thing you can do with a narcissist is to set boundaries. Two reasons for that. But let me explain. The worst thing you can do with a narcissist or for a narcissist is to set boundaries. And the two reasons for that is number one, the narcissist hates boundaries. So that's just going to cause unnecessary friction between you and the narcissist. That's number one. Number two, setting boundaries with a narcissist is pointless because once they know what your boundaries are, they're going to now make it their goal to disrespect your boundaries or break your boundaries or however way you say it. They're going to go against everything you say is your boundary. So, how do you deal with that? The way to deal with not setting boundaries with a narcissist is to set the boundaries for yourself within yourself instead of setting boundaries for the narcissist or with the narcissist. For example, if you tell the narcissist that my boundaries is that when you leave this house, don't come back late. You have to come back at a reasonable time that is respectful for me and for you. Now they know that you hate it when they go out and stay out late. They're going to make it their goal to get under your skin, and they're going to do that over and over. Why? Because again, the narcissist sees themselves as superior to everybody. They don't like rules and regulations, especially not from you because you are a nobody, right? At least in their head. So how dare you tell them what to do, when to do it, and how to do it? So as soon as you set those boundaries, whatever they are, maybe you tell them not to call you a certain name, they're going to call you that name. And if they don't call you that name right away when you tell them, they're going to call you that name as soon as you have a misunderstanding or an argument. Or maybe there's a certain sensitive topic that you don't want to talk about and you tell them, hey, this is off limit. I don't want to talk about this. The minute something happened, the minute they get a chance, they're going to talk about it. So again, they hate being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it because they feel superior to you. They should be the ones in that position of telling you what to do. So how dare you tell them what to do? So anything your boundary is, it doesn't matter if it's a word that you don't like them saying, if it's a certain action, if it's a certain thing, it doesn't matter. When you tell them, they're going to make sure that they overstep your boundaries or disrespect your boundaries. If you go to your parents' house and you tell them, I don't like to, talk about this certain topic when I'm with my parents or in front of my family, they're going to bring that out or bring it up in some like sneaky but disrespectful way. I don't like my parents to know that I drink alcohol or I, smoke whatever. They're going to bring it up or they're going to drink alcohol in front of your parents. Just anything it is. There are so many different examples, but anything it is, they're going to disrespect your boundaries. So how do you deal with that? The best way to deal with that is to set the boundaries for yourself, within yourself. And how do you do that? If you don't like them doing a certain thing, don't tell them that that's your boundary. Don't tell them that I don't like you doing this thing. When they do the certain thing, react in a way that tells them without you verbally telling them. I don't know if that makes sense. If you don't like, maybe it's your body weight and you don't like them talking about your body weight, never ever tell them, hey, it makes me feel insecure when you talk about my body weight. Instead of that, never bring it up. Keep that to yourself, with yourself forever. Never bring it up to them. And when they do talk about your body weight, it's something that they were going to do anyway. Just pretend like it doesn't bother you. Because the minute you act like it's bothering you, the more they're going to do it, the more they're going to talk about it. So does that make sense? Anything you don't want them to do, let's say you're having a party and you tell them, hey, I'm inviting you, I'm inviting other friends, my family, this and that. Please do not show up late. That's my pet peeve, or I hate it when people do that. I feel like it's disrespectful. The minute you tell them that, when you start that party, guess who's going to show up the latest? Them, the narcissist. So instead of that, just don't say anything. Just tell them what the expectations are. Hey, I'm having the party. It starts at 4 o'clock, and I hope you're there at 4, and see what happens. And if they do show up late, just ignore it. Again, you're not dealing with a normal person. You're not dealing with a rational person. So having boundaries and setting boundaries for them is a waste of your time. You have to set those boundaries for yourself. The things that you don't want said, the things that you don't want done to you, you have to set those boundaries in your head for yourself. Don't set boundaries for the narcissist. It never works. As a matter of fact, it is the worst thing you could probably do. Follow for more, and please follow me on YouTube for more videos like these if you like videos like these. You can also book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in my bio. I'll see you all in the next one.